we are running two brands in India, which is Timezone and Play and Learn. We
Okay.
have after the yesterday's launch, we have 74 time zone and 19 Play and Learn. So the total put together both the brands is 93. So the presence is 93, but 74 time zone and 19 Play and Learns. Obviously, the 74 time zones are spread across length and breadth of the country, right from you know Ahmedabad to far off Agartala and down south, and from down east, and from south Calicut to right up Amritsar. We always go granular. So initially it was metro cities, so we thought that we should be first. We were always considered as a Mumbai-based operator. So with time, we entered Bangalore and then Chennai and Delhi when GST came, because earlier in a pre-GST era there was 20-25% entertainment tax in North India. So we sort of avoided because the business was not viable after paying the kind of rents
Yeah,
that we have
yeah.
to pay. But after GST it became a level playing field. So after that, we've sort of expanded in North as well, and substantial expansion we have done in the last 5 years in North India. So after we got down to the metros, then is when we decided that we want to be present in, at least, if I would not say all, but most of the state capitals, because again, understand that we are also restricted with real estate supply also,
Yeah.
because we only do malls at this point of time, and finding good malls in every city is also not a very easy job. And then obviously there is competition pressure. Malls can only accommodate two or one or two FECs, not more. So we said that we want to be in all state capitals, and in the last 4-5 years, most of the state capitals we have got. Now we are going to the next layer, which is the second best city, or maybe the third best city after we. So just to give you perspective, we said that we will be in Bhopal, then we went to Indore, and now we are in Gwalior also. So likewise everywhere, so we in Maharashtra, like we're in Mumbai and then Pune, then we did Nagpur and then Nasik and now Amravati. So that's how we are going deeper and deeper uh, in the states that we are already present. We only do company owned stores. The reason is that there are two reasons. One is, in our business, financial discipline is most important. You need to keep churning the games year on year to maintain freshness in the product, and that one can only do when one has full control over the business.
I agree.
And second thing is that operate it's a very it's not an easy business to operate, because every game comes with its own nuances. It needs trained manpower, and safety is also a very important point for us, because electrical consumptions are high. You can't have loose wires. We are dealing with kids over here. So we cautiously took a call of doing it all on our own, because the moment you get a franchisee in between, then you are dependent on somebody else to operate the brand with the same vision that you would want to. Brand, we are with 93 venues already. So obviously the first goal for us is to reach 100. As both Timezone and Play and Learn put together, which hopefully, if not in 2026, will mostly and likely hit it in 2027. So what is important is that whatever we open with the same precision and quality which is committed to our guest, and that's what I think we are more chasing as a team. But if you have to take a number out, I think we are looking at doing 10-12 stores a year, and that's been the past record also with us. So Timezone has always been an early adopter of moving trends. We, 15 years back, 18 years back, all malls developers used to come and tell us that, why don't you go and put a big ride inside your store, and we want a roller coaster going from here, or you want a Ferris wheel and all. And and because we are Asia Pacific led and not Middle East led, we used to tell the developers that these trends are not what today's generation want. Today they want. So we were the first ones to get bowling inside a mall. We were the first ones to get bumper cars. We were the first one to get laser tags inside. And even with AR and VR, we started installing VRs in our venue way back in 2018, when not many even knew about VR. So it was like a novelty that time, but we saw that this trend is gonna come and evolve. And today, if you see, we are one of the largest VR operator in terms of the number of titles that we operate, and we are the first ones to introduce role play VR in India, with via Hologate, which is a very popular IP, and Transformer VR and Arcadia, which are three leading titles in role play VR. So likewise, we are also now exploring more of virtual reality and augmented reality, if you want to call it. There are interesting lineup of products that are coming, and I believe that as time will progress, uh, there is a lot of appetite in not only the Gen Zs and the millennials, but also the the ones, the boomers, etc. I would say we have in our venues 55, 60-year-old people also going and playing VR games. So the it's not now this the products, then the games that we put out is not only for the age group that we target, but it's too much beyond. So expansion is self-funded. We sort of we are generating enough cash to fund our expansion. On an average, we are doing 10 to 12 stores a year, and every store, even if you take an average size of 10,000 rupees a square feet, the capex investment every store is in the range of 9,500 to 12,500, depending on where you're opening. So you just extrapolate it from that perspective, looking at 100 CR plus of capex getting redeployed back into the business year on year. The Indian business is second largest after Australia. Yeah, so that's how big it's become now.
Yeah, quite big.
And I think it will continue to grow.